Okay, so to go into some important topics from chapter 12, it's talking about the differences between experiments and observational studies. So I'm actually going to go through problem number 18. That's one of your homework problems on page 327. So this is talking about teens and watching TV before they go to bed. So it says an article entitled TV Before Bed May Rob Teens of Sleep reported on a study published online in Pediatrics in January of 2013. The study found that students who watch TV before bedtime tend to go to sleep later than those who engage in non-screen sedentary activities before bed. So, meaning that they're not on TV or on their cell phones or anything else. They're sedentary, meaning like laying down, doing something that's like still and also not dealing with electronics. Researchers contacted a national representative cross-sectional sample of teens in New Zealand, interviewing participants in person and following up with phone interviews to look for a relationship between before bed activities and the length of time before kids go to sleep. So A asks, is this an experiment? Explain why or why not. So anytime you have an experiment, first of all, there has to be some sort of treatment. Like, am I giving them something? Is there some sort of treatment that we're exposing the teens to? And I would say that there's not. So A would be that this is not an experiment because there are no treatments. All right. So B says researchers cautioned that causality could not be inferred from their cross-sectional study. Explain why this is the case. So causality, meaning can I tell from the data that it actually is TV that's causing them to sleep less? And since this isn't an experiment, we can't do any causality because there are going to be so many other variables that could cause teens to not get very much sleep, right? Like maybe their diet or lack of exercise or their hormones. Like there can be a bazillion things on why teens don't get enough sleep. And since we didn't do an experiment, we can't rule that it's TV. So again, not experiment, so we can't do a causality. Right? Like a cause and effect. That's what causality means. And then C says, comment on the title of this article in light of your answer to part B. Well, the title says TV before bed may rob teens of sleep. Even though literally in the article it says that causality could not be inferred from their cross-sectional study. So the title makes us seem like TV does cause teens not to sleep. When that might not actually be the case, right? It might not actually be the title, or I mean the TV at all, that causes them to lose sleep. But that happens so often. Think about it, like in the media. I always hate watching the media, and they'll like tell you like the one line of what the story is happening to get you to continue to watch their show. right? Well, sometimes people just don't watch or they don't read the article, so they would just assume, all right, well, TV causes teens to lose sleep, even though that's literally not even what the article said. But titles can make you think and assume certain things. So this title would be something along the lines of being biased. All right, I hope that kind of helps you with chapter 12. So just if it's an experiment, you actually have to have a treatment that you're putting onto the participants. If it's observational, you're just watching to see what happens. I hope that helps you, and I can't wait to see you in your class.